Hello today, ladies. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. I am. I've got a new hairstyle. I've taken my braids down, put in some curls, doing a little wild hair and wildflowers for the summer. Today, I just wanted to come at you with a little comment on something I saw on Twitter. I love Twitter. It's just so much information and so many great things. But I just want to make a comment on some things for Black women. And I know we regularly have our poor self esteem battered by so many people in the media and so many other things with social media and things like that. But sometimes you just have to turn off some of those voices and not listen to them. You don't all the time have to take in what people are saying about and to you. It doesn't matter what everyone's opinion is. And this was in particular regarding something I saw on where someone had put on a Twitter, a Tumblr, and I don't really follow Tumblr. I don't do Tumblr. I don't do every social media thing. But sometimes it's kind of bad. You get too many messages. So you have to kind of be careful what you follow and what you don't. But this was a Tumblr where someone had taken a picture from something on Facebook where people were putting up certain people's photos and saying whether they'd sleep with them or not and stuff. And there was a photo of a Black woman, and all these people were going in about how she was ugly. Now, she was a really nice looking woman. She was really beautiful and stuff, how she was ugly and her lips and this and that. With some white men and some white women, and of course we know why white women do it. They're threatened by Black women, so of course they're coming. Hey, they're just coming to do stuff. But there was a lot of comments on it about, oh, this is so terrible and it's so racist and it's, you know what, racism is a part of life. I know it's not a wonderful part of life, and I know it's something that people don't like and maybe don't want to think about, but it is a part of life. And there are some people who are not going to like you because you're Black, because you're Hispanic or Asian or whatever. Really, that's not your problem. If people don't like you, how is that your issue? It shouldn't even be addressed by you. If people don't like me or are uncomfortable with me, that's their business, not mine. As I said before, if people are racist, I don't need to know. You can kind of keep it to yourself. I don't need to know. I don't pass that information around. I wouldn't pass it around to other Black women that I know and supposedly love, and care about. But this was a thing that really kind of got me, was this thing of Black women kind of, I don't know, she put it up and I was thinking, well, this is on some little Facebook page about people wanting to sleep, whether they put up a picture of a woman and figure out whether they want to sleep with her or not by her picture and stuff. And I thought, why are Black women even concerned about stuff like that? Why do we care? I am not sad because I could put up a photo and somebody says, well, I wouldn't sleep with you because of the way you look. Good, I probably wouldn't sleep with you either. I mean, what do it matter, And this thing of, why are we worried about whether or not we're being objectified? That's not a concern of mine. There's enough objectification going on of Black women in the white community that I am not, in a big hurry to be objectified by the white community. That's not something I want or need and stuff. And although what the people were saying was really bad and a lot of it was racist, I wouldn't call that something to be a downer about. I don't know, maybe it was 8 or 10 people that they had the little photo, they had I guess they did a screenshot of and stuff. And I'm like, that's like 8 people out of billions of people on the earth who have something. What does it matter? Why does this stuff matter so much? Listen, hey, I'm trying to get Black women with men, white men, or other non-Black men, or even Black men that will take care of and see about them. I'm not worried about the dudes that are trying to, that are on here trying to talk about how they fuck some random woman. What the hell do I care about them? They'd probably fuck a goat if it would fuck them. Just seriously, they probably would. So what does it matter what somebody who's just trying to look at a picture and figure out whether or not he would have sex with a woman, what does it matter if he says that he doesn't think this black woman is attractive enough? That, you know what, she's probably really lucky, okay? Because I don't want to be part of some group of something that is objectifying women and on the basis of how they look, whether or not they would sleep with them. I don't know. It boggles my mind that there was a bunch of black women on there that were really somehow insulted. The racist comments, whatever. Racism is here and will be here and will probably not be gone for a long, long time. That was one, but you not being objectified, some man not thinking, some man who's got way too much time on his hands and is part of some Facebook community of whether or not he sleep with women is not somebody that I would hold in high regard or whose opinion I would hold in high regard. So if he doesn't want to sleep with me, if he doesn't think I'm attractive enough to sleep with, then it's not a big loss for me. I'm not taking that as a loss. I'm not taking that as something terrible. It's not something terrible. This was really disgusting, the whole thing. And what was even sadder about the whole thing was there were women who were, wondering why they weren't, and don't even ask me how to think about why they weren't good enough to be objectified. And I'm just thinking, okay, what's wrong with folks? Where are people's minds at? You know, now, it would be something if it was some group and people were talking about, marrying a woman or, taking care of a woman, being a father to her kids, being a father to his children, building a family with the woman or whatever. That would be, maybe I would see something about that as, insulting, but there aren't any groups of men talking about marrying women or, or stuff like that. It's just, that would be, but you talking about whether or not you'd screw me or not, based on a picture, which tell you the truth is probably, don't even mean nothing. Personally, men will screw anything that'll screw them. Okay. They're not real picky when it comes to having sex with women. They'll screw anything that will screw them. That's why they'll screw a goat. Okay, really. I mean, that's why, really, yeah, a bunch of them dudes were probably not even lying. Screw a goat. So, it's not, I'm not all upset, at the thought of some random man saying that he wouldn't have sex with me. That's probably a lie anyway. And on the basis of who the women were, talking about the woman and all this kind of stuff, listen, she was a beautiful woman with some full lips and really pretty and all this stuff. And they talk about lips. Listen, white women are out there literally paying thousands of dollars to get lips that I have naturally, to get body parts that I just have naturally. So really, I'm not sorry, white women. I'm not believing y'all when y'all talk about this and what you find objectionable or not attractive on black women when you're trying to buy it. Yeah, whatever. Okay, but the whole thing was just silly. And I just, I was just astounded, but I'm more astounded that people would pass this stuff on, and stuff. And, why would I pass this on? I know of, and that's why I don't mess with white men and all this stuff. I know of hundreds, thousands, millions probably white men who are interested in black women. So why pass on this kind of crap from people whose opinions really don't matter. People who aren't trying to, aren't trying to start long-term relationships with anybody, not even with a white woman. Why would I pass that on? Why would I pass that on? Let them objectify white women all they want to. Great, good for her. But I'm looking for men, and looking to let black women know that there are black men, white men, excuse me, who want to marry it. Hey, there are black men that want to marry it too. But there are men, white men, non-black men, black men, who are wanting to marry you. That's what I'm looking for black women. I'm not looking for the man trying to objectify me. That I have no interest in that. There is a bunch of groups of, there are groups on Facebook of white men objectifying, other white women. Good, great. Let them objectify them all they want. I'm not interested in that. Don't really care about it. Doesn't really interest me, and anyone. Now, if somebody has something else, something serious to talk about this, or some men who are serious about relationships, and stuff, and there are a lot of groups out there for white men who are serious about relationships with black women, that I'll talk about. I'll talk about the positivity. But all the negative junk from stupid people, what the hell? What do I care? That's not even on my radar. Nothing that even has my interest. And I'm not crying any tears because some racist or some man who really just, is who just wants to objectify any and every woman, is not interested in objectifying me. I'm not, that's not making me sad. I'm not upset about that at all. Personally, I want to say thank you. You've done me and every other black woman a favor. Okay, we get enough of that in the black community. We don't need it nowhere else. So that's just a comment about that. I'm not telling anybody where to go to this Tumblr or what the Tumblr's name is. You don't need to see that kind of dreck. Nobody needs to see that kind of crap. I'm just making a comment about what I saw, and why in the world black women would ever be weeping about that. I don't even understand. But that's them. Whatever. So I'll talk to you guys later. And hope everybody's having a good day. Bye.